So we're going to get started today in a child's pose. And first we'll just warm up the spine and the hips. Let your hips come back toward your heels, your forehead rests down on the mat, and take a deep breath in. And then exhale it all the way out. Now flow forward towards a tabletop, coming into a spinal wave, dropping your hips, lifting your heart. Arms are straight as you take a deep breath in. And then let your chin come into your chest, press through your hands and wave your hips back towards your heels. And let's do that a few more times. Spinal waving slow, articulating every vertebra, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders back and down, and then pressing the hips back towards the heels. 2 more times like that. We'll wave the spine forward, big breath in, and press to the palms, hips to heels, breath out. 1 more time, bring it forward, and we're gonna pause here at the top, lifting the chest, take a full breath in. And then look over your right shoulder. Bring the head back to center and look over your left shoulder. And then come back through center and wave back to child's pose. Tucking your toes, wave forward into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Melt one heel and then the other down towards the mat. Press through the palms, starting to open through the chest, the hamstrings, the calves, all the way down through the heels. Take a full breath in and a big breath out. Take your feet out wide, ground through your palms, maybe walk the hands back an inch or two, and reach across for your right ankle. Give it a little twist. Look underneath your right arm, full breath in, and a breath out. Lower the left hand down, switch sides. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Give it a twist. Breathe in. And exhale it out. 1 more time on each side. Reach across, twist, and switch. Releasing, coming forward, knees down towards the mat into your tabletop pose. Reach your right hand across, sit your hips back, stretching your right side and left. Switch sides, reach your left hand across, you're on the pinky of your left hand. Sit back, pull away. Couple more times on each side. Reach and sit back. 1 more time each side. Reach across and pull away from the pinky. Then we'll bring it back to center, turning the fingers to point back towards your knees, releasing your wrists and forearms. Sit your hips back towards your heels, and then just rock forward. Sitting back, maybe let the hands peel off the mat, spreading the fingers a little bit wider as you come forward. 1 more time. And release, turn all 10 fingers to point forward. Step your right foot forward outside of your right hand. Lift your back knee into a lizard lunge. Lengthen out, reach your heart forward, breathe in. Breath out, press to the left hand, open your right arm up to the sky for a big twist. Open up your chest, pull your right hip back and down, inhale. And exhale, takes your right hand down, spin your back heel to the mat. Sweep your left arm up. Hug your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Reach up and out through the left hand, maybe look up. Full breath in. Breath out, circle that left arm down and around. Bend your left knee, turn your right toes forward for a lateral lunge. Press your hips back, keep your spine long. Breathe in. Breath out, switch side, right knee bends. Then just take this from side to side. You might want to drop it down into your Cossack squat, revolving the toes up towards the sky. Keep going for 3, for 2, for 1, low lunge back to the top. Step your right foot back, plank pose, inhale. Lower the knees down to the mat, exhale. Left foot steps forward, lift your right knee into that long lizard lunge. Breathe in and breath out. Open your left arm up towards the sky, press down to the right hand, inhale. Exhale, pull the left hip back. 1 more inhale. And then take your left hand down, spin your back heel, your right heel to the mat. Inhale, reaches your right arm up to the sky. Content onto your left fingertips. Hug your left knee into your left shoulder as you reach up. Look up. Plug that right shoulder into the socket. Breathe in. Full breath out. Circle your right arm around. Bend your right knee. Turn all 10 toes forward. And then just start to lateral lunge again from side to side. Maybe this time you don't use your hands. Keep going just like this for 3, for 2, for 1. The low lunge to the top, down dog, step it back. Breathe in. Breath out. Lift up to your tippy toes, walk forward. Just take a forward fold over your legs. Grab opposite elbows, bend your knees, sway side to side. Relax your head, your neck, your jaw. Drop your belly all the way to your thighs, bending the knees, lifting up through the tailbone. Breathe in. And a full breath out. Release the arms, tuck your chin into your chest. Press through your feet and start to roll up. Rolling up to stand. Let your head be the last thing to lift. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, so we're going to jump right into our core work today. I'll show you each move, and we'll do each one for 30 seconds. All right, so the first one is going to be a forearm side plank with a hip dip. So come onto your right forearm, into your side plank. Bring that left hand behind your head. So you're going to dip your hips down and then crunch left elbow to left knee. Dip and crunch. Dip and crunch. Okay, so we'll do that on both sides for 30 seconds. Then from there, we're going to come onto our back, legs straight up at 90 degrees, arms down by your sides, and you're going to windshield wiper your legs all the way to the right, and then all the way to the left. Up and over, up and over. Okay, straight legs. And then from here, we're going to come back to our side plank, onto your forearm again. Lifting, you can bring that left hand behind your head again. And this time we're just going to swing, pendulum swing, that left leg forward and back. Doesn't have to be a huge swing. Keep those hips lifted, and then we'll do it on both sides. All right, we've got 2 more. Single leg V up, lie all the way down, reach your arms up and overhead. Lift up both hands to one leg. Lift up and lower. Up and lower. Okay. And then final, we've got a bird dog variation. We're going to come into this beast pose with the knees lifted off the mat. You're going to reach your right leg back, your left arm forward. Come back. Left leg back, right arm forward. Okay, take it slow. No need to rush through this. All right, we're going to do each one for 30 seconds. Let me get that timer going. So you're going to start in a forearm plank on the right side. There's not going to be any break in between. We're just going to go, okay? So here we go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Come on to that forearm. Left hand, you dip the hips. Crunch the knee. Dip and crunch. Keep pressing down through the right forearm. Keep it up. Hips dip. And then you crunch. Try not to collapse into that right shoulder for 2. 1, just switch sides. Left forearm down. Dip and crunch. Dip. Squeeze. Squeeze. Elbow to knee. Use your breath here, keep going. We're on our back. A couple seconds. Keep it up for 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your back. 90-degree angle. Taking those legs from side to side. It's okay if you don't drop them all the way down. Can you squeeze the legs together and keep them straight? Almost there for 3, for 2, for 1. We come back through into that side plank again. We're going to swing the top leg. So right forearm down, swing that left leg. Pendulum swing. Straight left leg. Keep going just like that. We're just going to switch sides in 3 and 2 and 1. Left forearm down, switch sides. Swing that right leg. Lift the hips. Squeeze up through that left side. Swinging that right leg now. You're almost there. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Single leg V-ups. Reach up and back. Lift. And lift. And lift. 30 seconds. All the way up. Exhale as you lift. Keep going. 3, 2. Give me 1 more. And release. Come on through. Tabletop position. Float the knees. Reach out through. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Slow. Reach. And lower. Reach. And lower. Whee! Really try to stabilize. You're almost there. Give me 1 more. 2, 1. And release. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. All right, we're going to do 1 more round. Just like that. Let's go. In 3, and 2, 1. Start in that forearm plank. Right forearm down. Dip the hips and crunch. Dip and crunch. Keep going. Just 30 seconds. Almost there in 10. Helps if you smile for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Dip and squeeze. Keep it up. You got 10. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your back, 90-degree angle. Wipers from side to side. Just make a windshield wiper motion with your legs. Can you seal your legs together? Keep them really straight. Whee! Keep it up. You got 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. We go back to our forearm. Right arm down. Lift it up. Swing that left leg. Press up through the hips. Flex your feet. Keep lifting and squeezing for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, left forearm down, swing the right leg. Keep those hips up. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Single leg V up on your back. Reach up and back. And lift. And lift. Exhale as you crunch up. Actually got into this at the beginning. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on through. Tabletop. Last time you're here. Reach. Lower. Slow. Slow it down. Try not to wobble the hips. Hover the knee. All right. On this last one, we're going to reach out and hold whatever side you're on. Hold it out. Hover for 3, for 2, for 1. Switch. Reach it out. Hover. 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job. Take a couple deep breaths. Get on your feet. Walk around. Core work is already out of the way. And we'll get into our workout. All right. Okay. So today we're going to be focusing on some foundational animal flow, body weight, functional fitness moves. So some of my favorite stuff. All right. We're going to be doing full 45-second rounds. And we're going to flow through each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 times. All right? So our first move is going to be an 8 squat. So you come down into your squat, and then you're going to lift up onto your tippy toes and open your arms and your knees out wide. Then lower down, reach the arms behind you and curl into yourself. So it's a big breath expansion, and then exhale, release. Big breath, lift up and open, and exhale, draw it. Okay, after that, you've got a beast to a knee tap. So we come into a tabletop, float the knees and press your hips back towards your heels. So it's somewhere between a down dog and a bend the knees. Switch sides. Okay, shift back. Squeeze forward and tap the arm. All right, those are our 2 moves. We're going to do each one for 45 seconds. And then we'll do it again. All right, here we go. Round 1. Timer is set. 45 seconds. You start in that squat. Go, go. Big breath open. Exhale it closed. Remember, this is not about speed today. Okay, I really want you to control your body weight, making it smooth. We're working stabilizers, flexibility, strength, opening those hips, your breath, and your ability to stay with it. Those quads should start to burn about now. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Hips back towards your heels. Float the knees. Come into beast. Knee to arm. Shift forward. Hips back. Knee to left. Shift back. Okay? Keep going. Smooth and controlled. Again, no need for speed here. Squeeze it all the way to your arm. You're almost there. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, that was round 1. We're gonna do 2 more just like that. Take a deep breath in, and exhale it out. All right, round 2. Come into your squat. Drop the hips. Go, go. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale out. Keep going at your pace. Making a really big open expansion as you breathe in. And just letting it go as you breathe out. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You take it back to that beast pose. And then shift forward. Squeeze towards your arm. Press back. Squeeze. Press back. Shift forward. Quads are alive. You are alive. Almost there. Keep going. 15 seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Reset. All right, one more round just like that. And then we're just gonna switch the exercises. Big breath in. Exhale it out. All right, final round here. Come into your squats. Got those 8 squats. In 2, 1, go, go. In and out. In and out. Keep flowing with your breath. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Beast, knee tap. Shift back and go. Woo. Feel that body moving strong and graceful. Feeling my quads today. Went for a little 6-mile run yesterday, which I haven't done in quite a while. Almost there. You got 10. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Big breath in. Exhale it out. All right, you guys. You can get on your feet, walk around. I'm going to show you the next two moves. We've got a spinal wave to a push-up and a side kick through. So we start in that same position, in that beast position, between down dog and child's pose. You can leave your knees down on the mat if you like, just like we did in our warm-up for your spinal wave. Lengthen out the spine, push-up. The push-up is optional. Wave the hips back towards your heels. Okay, level 1, knees down. Level 2, float the knees. Wave forward through down dog to plank. Press, wave back. Bend the knees. Wave forward. Press, wave back. Bend the knees. Okay, slow spinal waves. Again, you always have the option to lower the knees down. All right, and then we've got our side kick through. You start in that same position that we did our bird dogs. So floating the knees off the mat. Step your left foot down. Pick up your left hand and kick your right leg straight across. Pull that right leg in. Come back to tabletop. Right foot steps. Kick the left foot out. Pull the left leg back in. And you step and kick. Come back through. Okay? Those are our two moves. We are going to do them 45 seconds, 3 times all the way through. All right, so we get started in that spinal wave to a push-up. So come back to child's pose, either knees up or down in 3, 2, 1. Spinal wave forward and press. Remember, this is not about speed. You're gonna get plenty of work by just controlling the movement, making it really strong and graceful. As if you were being photographed every second of the way. There's no cheating. Everything's strong and engaged. Two, 1, side kick, step, kick, step, kick. And your feet are just pivoting and you're resetting in that tabletop. Swiveling feet off to the left and swiveling to the right. Pressing down, full extension through that leg. Stay forward, shoulders over your wrists so that you're not coming into a plank shape. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 2 more, just like that. Big breath. Open mouth, exhale it out. All right, 2 more rounds. Start back in the spinal wave to push up. 2, 1, go, go. Spinal wave, lift the hips to plank and press. Wave the spine up and back, bend the knees. Extend through the legs and press. Wave. How slow can you go? 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Side kick through. Step, kick, step, kick. As you start to get more comfortable with the movement, it gets more fluid. Pulling it in. Keeping your feet walked in towards the wrists. Don't let the feet walk back. 15 seconds. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we've got one more round. Almost there. Feeling the heat, feeling the strength. Maybe circle out the wrists. Big breath in. Exhale it out. All right, last time. Let's go in 3, 2, spinal wave to push up. 1, go, go. Lift the hips and press. Wave it back. Again, how slow and controlled can you flow this out? Notice if you're holding your breath. The last time you're here. 2, 1. Side kick. Step. Kick. Step. Kick. You want to start getting fancy with it. When you come through, you might kick up a little bit. Find a little tuck and kick. Tuck and kick. So many ways you can modify this. You just got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, good job. Slow your breath for a moment. Come back. Okay, you guys. So, we've got 2 more rounds. We're just gonna do 2 rounds of these each. The next one is going to be a front kick through and a swinging reverse tabletop. All right, so we've been in this position many times today, between down dog and child's pose, hips back towards your heels. Then similar to our warm-up, you're gonna step forward into a lizard lunge. Right foot outside of your right hand. Pick up your right hand. Kick your back leg straight through. Pull that front leg straight back. Reset, bend your knees. Left foot steps way outside of your left hand. Give yourself some space. Pick up that same hand and kick your back leg straight through. Now weave that right leg back and press back. So it's a step and kick. Step back, load it up. Step, kick, step back, loaded. All right, that's your front kick through. Then from there, we're gonna come into a reverse tabletop. For this variation, let's let the hands point forward. Okay, you're gonna lift your hips up. Make sure your hands are wide enough that your hips can glide back in between your arms. Big breath in. And a breath out. Pull the hips back. Okay, try to float the hips off the ground. So it's a swinging reverse tabletop, pulling through, drawing up the pelvic floor and lifting. If that's too much for you today, which it can be, the wrists are feeling it, point the fingers back, take your right hand behind you, and you'll do a crab reach. Lift the hips up, take your left arm up and over. All right, take the right arm up and over. So I'll do the swinging reverse tabletop the first round and the crab reach the second round if you'd like to try both. All right, here we go. We're starting in that front kick through, so come back to your loaded beast position. 3, 2, 1. Press back, step, kick. Weave the left leg back, bend the knees, hips to heels. Left foot steps, left hand lifts, kick, step back, load it up, step, kick, weave it back, bend the knees, step, kick, step, load, keep going. Remember how controlled and graceful can you make it? 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. All right, we come into our reverse tabletop. Fingers forward for that swinging reverse tabletop. Lengthening the legs. Try to keep the hips off the ground. You can always do that crab reach if you prefer. 15 seconds. Lift up and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Just when you think you're getting used to the altitude, it'll get you. Okay, one more round. Front kick through with a crab reach this time. So fingers point back, lifting the hips, stretching the side body. Let's take a full breath in, and then we exhale it out. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Front kick, step, kick. Use your breath. If you've got the hang of it, maybe start to pick up the pace just a little bit, so long as you can control the movement and breathe. Ten seconds. One more. All right, crab reach. Take the fingers back, lift the hips, stretch up and over. Reach up and over the opposite shoulder. Slow and steady. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whee! All right. Good job, you guys. We've got one more round, and we will call it quits because we've already done our core work. Okay? Take a deep breath, and let it go. One more like that, in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Okay, last one. We've got an under sit. Okay? So we're gonna come into tabletop again. Tuck the toes, float the knees. I'm gonna take my right knee and swivel over to my left. Lift the hips. Lower down, come back to tabletop. Knee swivel to the left, lift the hips, come back. Okay, so you're always going under. Left knee goes under, hips lift. Left knee goes under, right knee goes under, and lift. So it's a circular motion, squeezing the glutes and pressing the hips up. And then our final move, we did it in our warm-up, is coming onto our feet. We're going to lateral lunge. Look how much my mat has moved. Lateral lunging from side to side. Okay, now depending on flexibility today, you might take it into a Cossack squat, letting the straight leg toes turn up. You might take it all the way down to a seat. And then you press into that foot, come back up, all the way down to a seat. Okay, that's going to be the most advanced variation. Nice stretch. Okay, so lots of steps in between for whatever works for you. All right. And that's it. Okay? Cool. We've got 3 minutes of work left, and we'll be done. All right? So let's come into that tabletop position. You've got an under sit in 3, 2, 1. Go. Weave under, squeeze, under, and lift. Okay? Always taking the knees down and the hips up. Rotating, making this half semicircle shape. Okay. Whee! You've just got 10 seconds left. 2 and 1. Come onto your feet. Lateral lunging, Cossack squat, side to side. Maybe try coming all the way down to your seat and then pressing and lifting and switching. It's just an option. Kind of a lot. Try not to use your hands. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. We've got one more round left. 1.5 minutes of work. You've done so awesome. You're going to feel so great. We'll do a little cool down and be done. All right, let's finish this puppy up. Tabletop position. 3, 2, 1. Go. Under sit. Squeeze. Swivel those knees down and around. Remember, it's not about speed. Keep everything graceful, controlled. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down onto your feet. Lateral lunging, Cossack squat. If you need to use the hands, you can. You can keep it here. If you want to work into that seated variation, maybe try using the hands with it for a few times. 10 seconds. Woo. Hello, hippies. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Good job. All right. Give yourself a pat on the back, bend that right elbow. You can go ahead and grab that right elbow with your left hand. Stretch it up and back. You did awesome. Lean your head back into your hand or your arm. And then just switch it up. The left hand wants to pat you on the back. Grab the left elbow with your right hand. Big breath in. Breath out. Take the right arm across the body. Stretching. You can drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Switch sides. Left arm across. Dropping right ear to right shoulder. All right. We did a lot on our hands today, so let's release the wrist. Come into your tabletop pose. Flip your right hand up, palm down, or palm up. You can place your left palm to palm into your right hand. Embed your right elbow out to the side. And then straighten to the soft, fleshy part of your elbow rolls forward. Okay? So press down through the right hand, rolling the eye of that right elbow forward. Switch sides, take the left hand down, right palm into the left hand. Bend the left elbow, rotating through the left arm. Keep going, 3, 2, and 1. Release it out. You can do this seated or standing, whatever you prefer. Let the fingers hang out in front of you. Pull the wrists up. Take a big breath in. Point the fingers up. Pull the wrists down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fingers point up. One more time like that. Big breath in. Reach up. Exhale, pull the wrists down. Good. Let's come into our shin box. Right shin forward, left shin back. Both knees are bent. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward over the right shin. Inhale, lift up. Take your right hand behind you. Lift your hips. Stretch your left arm up and back. And lower down. Shin box, switch to your left. Rotate the knees over. Fold forward over the left shin. Inhale, lift. Left hand goes back. Stretch your right arm up and back. Lift the hips. And lower. One more time each side. Take your knees to your right. Fold forward. Lift up, right hand back. Lift the hips. Exhale it down. Switch sides to the left. Bow it in. Inhale, lift, left hand back, lift the hips. Exhale to lower. All right, you guys, let's come up to stand. Take a big breath, circle your arms up and overhead. Exhale your hands into your heart. You did such an awesome job today. Thank you so much for showing up. If you would like to donate for this class and support my classes on here so that I can keep bringing them to you, please Venmo me at Wild Acorn Jen. Any amount is awesome. Whatever you can pay today is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel great. Yeah, let me know if you want to do this again. I'm going to be releasing a program very soon. So if you would like to receive information about that program and how to sign up for major discounts, go to the link just below this video and get the free gift and sign up. So I hope you have